I didn't shout. I didn't weep. I just stood frozen in the middle of the supermarket aisle, clutching a frozen lasagna in one hand and a pack of trash bags in the other when my phone vibrated. A single text. 8 words. Cold and impersonal, like something you'd expect from a collections agency. Wedding's off. My lawyer will be in touch. That was it. No explanation. No warning. Just cancelled, like an expiring subscription. I stared at the screen, pulse thundering in my ears so loud I barely noticed the cashier calling for my attention. I paid for my groceries, drove home in silence, and sat parked outside the house where we were supposed to start our future, for 15 minutes. Then, without a single tear or word, I typed a reply. As you wish. I stepped inside, opened my laptop, logged into our joint mortgage application, and in 3 clicks, I pulled out. That dream home she'd flaunted in her group chats, the one she boasted about to her parents? It didn't exist without me. She seemed to forget, I wasn't just part of the plan, I was the foundation. Without my name, it was nothing more than a fantasy built on nothing. 2 days later, I was eating microwaved leftovers on my couch when her attorney reached out. Suddenly, everything became urgent. Suddenly, I mattered again. Not as a partner, but as an obstacle. They thought I'd fall apart. They expected me to chase her, to plead, to beg. Instead, I watched everything she built, on the back of my work, fall apart. She had already ordered furniture, made promises to family, told everyone the place was secured. She forgot the paperwork wasn't signed without me. She never imagined I'd actually walk away. But I didn't just leave, I vanished. I went silent. No calls. No replies. Just gone. Then a message came through from Ryan, her cousin. We were never close, only exchanged polite nods at holidays. His text was short. You dodged a bullet. Ask her about Damien. The name hit like a jolt. I'd met him once at one of her upscale wine tasting events. The guy was too polished, too present. I checked her Instagram. Most of her posts were private, but a mutual friend had tagged her in one. There he was, Damien, with his arms snugly around her waist at a party she claimed she'd skipped due to being sick. I didn't feel rage. I felt clarity. I opened our wedding savings account. $10,000, all from me. And someone had just tried to transfer it into an account under only her name. The bank flagged it. Her lawyer emailed again. This time, they said she was entitled to a fair share. Fair. She hadn't contributed a dime. I didn't respond. I called Nathan, my old college roommate, now a real estate law partner in Chicago. A year ago, I turned down a position at his firm to stay close to her family. This time, I accepted. His words. Took you long enough. The next morning, someone knocked on my door. It was her father. No pleasantries, no fake smiles, just a tired, weathered look on his face. I don't know what's going on with her, he said. One minute she ends everything, the next she's losing it over bills and credit checks. I looked him in the eyes. She made her choice. I honored it. She lives with it. He nodded slowly. Told her not to do this, he muttered before walking away. I thought that would be the final chapter. I was wrong. 2 days later, Ryan texted again. She's telling people she's pregnant. Says it's yours. I went still. Pregnant. We hadn't been intimate in over 2 months. She called it a pre-wedding cleanse, said she wanted to feel renewed before the honeymoon. So either this was a lie, or something far worse. The following day, her lawyer threatened legal action, emotional distress, alleged parental duty. I hired Claire Lavin. She specialized in family law and didn't flinch under pressure, exactly what I needed. We responded with one statement. No DNA test, no discussion, no proof, no claim, no access, no leverage. That night, she called 6 times, then left a voicemail. Her voice broke between words, raw with emotion. I didn't mean for it to end like this. But when someone realizes you're capable of walking away, truly walking, their hold on you disappears. Especially someone used to pulling every string. Then came a message from Damien. An anonymous account, just a first name. We need to talk. I don't want to be dragged into her mess. He claimed she'd told him we broke up months ago, that I was helping her buy a house, that I was violent. My chest tightened. I asked him, "Do you believe that?" A pause. Then, "Not anymore." That same day, we submitted final documents to the bank. She had attempted to file falsified paperwork claiming I had relinquished all mortgage rights. The bank flagged it immediately. It was done. She'd burned every bridge, scorched the ground, and thought she could walk away untouched. But now, she stood alone in the ashes. And me. I moved on. New job. New city skyline. No debts. No guilt. No more building dreams for someone else. This time, I was building one for myself.